Hey everybody, it's Rayzor from the Horror Syndicate, and if you click this video, you know what it's about. So why don't you go ahead and save us some time, hit that subscribe button, and while you do that, hit the like button, like the video for us. It helps us out a lot. Today we're talking about the 2018 The Hills Have Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes. From Wes Craven's set from Arrow Films. It was a pretty limited set, came out in, I think, January 2018 in the US. I picked it up at Horrorhound Weekend in 2018. And funny story. First of all, the set itself was well over $40. And by the time Jared from the Horror Syndicate, he went with me. And by the time we got to the Arrow table, the vendor was drunk, kind of out of his mind, and he was wheeling and dealing. So this set's over $40, and I think it was pretty well sold out everywhere by this point. This was September 2018, so good 9 months after the release or so. Hopefully you can't hear my neighbor weed eating, but he's weed eating right now. So thanks, neighbor. Sometimes he plays the drums. Anyway, let's push through. I'm not a huge fan of The Hills Have Eyes, but it's a good movie. I do really like the remake. I'm not fond of the second movie, but this is a really great set, which you get to see in a few minutes, or not a few minutes, that's too long. A couple seconds, probably. Anyway, here it is. The Hills Have Eyes, Arrow Video, Blu-ray collection. All right. Got to get to The Hills Have Eyes. There they are, my Hills Have Eyes movies. So there it is, the Arrow, The Hills Have Eyes box set. It's just the one movie, which is enough, because the sequel I actually don't even own is not all that great. Here's all the contents. First up is the poster. And of course, it is two-sided. It has the art for the case. Yes, I'm doing the video from the floor. Here is the booklet that comes inside. The Arrow logo, and it's got information and shots from the film. It's really cool. It's all matte, which is really cool too. I'm not a big gloss fan, so it's all matte, just like the box is the same. I like it. And here's the Blu-ray itself. It is a single disc, which is fine, and you can see the original poster art. Ooh, there's me. And what Arrow set would be incomplete without postcards? All the postcards have the same image on the back. Posters from other countries, pretty cool. I mean, they're really cool. Awesome. It's a really nice set, and I'm glad I bought it from the Arrow booth at Horrorhound. With the likelihood that this will be the only Hills Have Eyes, I also am going to show off the DVD, which I bought. If you remember the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 10, I got this the same day, and it was actually the first time I'd ever seen The Hills Have Eyes back in 2006, I'd like to say. And it was on the heels of actually seeing the remake, which this is a case where the remake could possibly be better. That's up for debate. I'll let you guys kind of debate on your own. And the remake sequel, which I bought the DVDs after they came out, both unrated. I haven't seen the Blu-ray for this, and I do not have the original sequel. Last year, or 2018 possibly, I got The Hills Have Eyes on Blu-ray. This is the remake, and this is the only Blu-ray I've seen, and it's pretty simple, unrated, which is great. But this was Best Buy. I believe Walmart was selling them as well. The Day of the Dead art, which I actually really like. I mean, look at some of the things in this. You got an atomic blast. It's very cool. Blacks is very, 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 very cool. So that is the Hills Have Eyes collection. All right. Okay. I just realized I did not finish my story from before. My neighbor who was weed eating kind of distracted me a little bit. Anyway, at Horrorhound Weekend 2018, Jared and I went to the Arrow booth. I was excited because there were some releases I wanted to get that I had missed out on. I was like, this is a great opportunity. Picked up Basket Case. I picked up a few others. I can't quite recall offhand. Society, I think, was one of them. Anyway, I saw The Hills Have Eyes sitting on the table. And I asked the guy, I was like, hey, how much is this? They're not marked. He says, $20 for that one, $15 for that one, and $10 for that one. So I'm like, 20, 10. So that's like $45. So basically I got Basket Case and Society for free because The Hills Have Eyes was only $20. So it was pretty awesome. It's a great collection, as you saw. If you like what we're doing here, please share the video. Hit the subscribe button, like. It's 3 easy things you can do. Share on Twitter, share on Facebook, Instagram. Anyway, you can check out the Horror Syndicate on all 3 of those. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe. Like the video. That helps us out a lot. Next time's the big one. No, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I just figured we're going to do this because on Discourse, next week on Tuesday, we're going to be talking about The Hills Have Eyes from 1977 and 2005. So that'll be a lot of fun. Check us out on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe. I've said it too many times. See you next week.